Stanz, just saying you need to get on the Goblin meta before anyone else. Are you going to say Goblin D's nuts? 10 unexplained Goblin sightings from all over the world? What is this? The person has 6 million subscribers. This video only has 80,000. What is actually happening right now? Huh, the Goblin meta. Yeah, that's normal. That's very normal and cool. It's coming back? I don't think it was ever there. What do you mean it's coming back? You're blue balling us? We need the Goblin? You can see, it's just Smeagol. It's just Gollum. What do you want? All right. You know what? 10 unexplained goblin sightings from all over the world. I can't hide my excitement. This is gonna be so sick.
Goblins are a terrifying entity to think about. They're tiny little creatures that are usually violent in nature and usually don't think too well of humans. There have been numerous goblin sightings all over the world over the years, and in today's video,
going from presumed found footage to Dobby from Harry Potter is so fucking funny.
Numerous goblin sightings all over the world over the
numerous
years. And in
sightings.
today's video,
I can't tell if this channel is a parody or not.
the tiny hopping goblin. No one in the room expected what happened next. When the boy accidentally kicked the ball into the hallway, he appears a little reluctant to go out and get the ball, but in a few seconds, we know exactly why. The ball doesn't go very far, and the boy takes a couple of steps into the hallway. What he sees next
will shock you to your core.
sends a shriek of terror through everyone's spines, and in the camera frame, you can see a small creature hopping through the frame. It's too small to be a rabbit, and it doesn't appear to have a long torso or hind legs.
Oh, that's a goblin. Is this... people don't watch this if it's real, right? This is only funny as a joke. I don't understand. I don't know who this video is for. I can't tell if YouTube is highbrow or lowbrow, ever. And it just makes me sit here confused. This video is kind of funny as a joke, but it's also 11 minutes long.
Terror. When one of the boys kicks the ball over to the area with...
Why is it always soccer balls?
Once they begin walking over there, however, something appears out of nowhere and begins walking towards the darkness.
Wait, I'm sorry, you mean that child? That child that just ran over there?
It appears to be a small goblin-like creature wearing a robe and a hoodie.
A goblin-like creature wearing a robe or a hoodie.
No one's wondering if they just saw a small person wearing a robe, and if it was in fact a person, why was it walking the way that it was?
Why does he say walking like that?
Why was it walking the way...
Why does he exaggerate the L so much? Should I be saying that?
way that it was in fact a person, why was it walking the...
that's just blowing my mind more than the goblin.
The running goblins. Their backyard is lit perfectly well, and all we can see in the beginning of the video is a tree, some fencing, and some grass beyond the fence. However, things take a bit of a weird turn as some small objects, smaller than the fence, begin to run.
I'm sorry, you mean the cat?
It's hard to tell exactly what's running alongside the fence at first, and it appears to be about a dozen objects running in unison, dressed exactly the same, with the same body type and appearance.
Also, calling it roughly a dozen when there's 6 is insane. It's probably one cat and a shitty camera that has like a bad refresh rate. I'm a little more pissed off about calling it about a dozen when there's 6. What an absolute extrapolation. That is crazy to double the number. How can you double the number to my face?
A couple of objects fly over the fence and stop moving. There could be a simple explanation for this video. Perhaps it was a group of kids running and 2 of the kids removed particles of clothing to throw them over the fence, but why are they running and what are they running from?
And why did they throw the shirt?
Could it have been escaped prisoners from a nearby holding facility?
What?
There are so many questions to this video that just made me...
Alright, I think this is actually the funniest video of all time.
Never get answered.
Could it be Cthulhu?
When a video starts out in the...
Probably not, but it might be.
They take a look at one of the pillars of the building and they appear to spot something that's truly frightening. A little creature peers around the corner of the pillar and then quickly goes back by.
It's a little person.
A little creature peers
Huh? Hey, what's going on in there? Hey, what are you guys up to? This is just edited. This is Adobe Premiere, man.
A little creature
This is the best one. Hey guys, you want to hang out? You want some snacks over here?
Around the corner of the pillar and then quickly goes back behind the pillar, quickly disappearing into the shadows. While the video isn't perfect quality, it looks like an image of a person that's really small. They try to follow the creature and slowly pan the camera around the edge of the pillar to see if they can still catch a glimpse of the creature, but it's gone with no traces of anything behind the pillar. Now, this is one of those...
They don't do that, by the way. They don't pan the camera or try and look around the corner.
Do you think it's a computer-generated person since it looks so much like a person, or a real goblin?
It could be a real goblin.
The Wandering Goblin.
Oh, not the Wanderer.
This one might be closer to a leprechaun with the broad shoulders and the way it's walking, but it's still terrifying nonetheless.
Stop saying walking.
The camera starts out with a shot of their dog in the film, and they quickly pan down to the floor level where a little girl is playing on her bike. She walks over to the side of the house to pick something up, and as she's walking back, we see a small creature that looks like a goblin or leprechaun casually strolling through.
Oh, I was looking at the dog thing. Oh my god, I'm looking over here.
A small creature that looks like a goblin.
Oh, it's not even moving. Okay, sorry, this is what I'm supposed to be looking at?
Casually strolling through as if a creature that looks like a goblin or leprechaun casually strolling through.
It looks like a pug in a sweater. yeah, or a pug.
As if
oh, thank you. Yeah, it does look like a dog in a sweater, doesn't it? It looks exactly like the pug from Men in Black.
he lived there.
Wearing the same clothes. Yeah, it's when owners look like their pets.
The little girl was obviously
Dude, I thought they were gonna call this raccoon-looking thing
frightened,
a goblin.
and the image of the small creature sent her running for cover. But the creature didn't seem to react to the child screaming. It just kept walking as if it had somewhere to be. We have no idea where this was filmed or what.
I'm taking crazy pills with the walking. This is a video to see how far the human psyche can be pushed. I cannot take this sitting here. I have to say something.
What the outcome of this video was, but it's still scary nonetheless. The video starts out
That's a
harmless
baby. To be clear, this is a baby.
enough. We see someone just filming their child as most parents do. We don't really get a hint of anything being wrong until a few seconds in, when out of nowhere, this small creature appears to be running for cover.
Oh, shit. I'm a believer. I'm a believer now. Holy shit. Goblins are real. Oh, this is the best one. You guys weren't kidding. Holy shit.
Out of nowhere,
What's the little guy doing there?
appears to be running for cover.
It's fucking Usain Bolt, the goblin.
The small creature runs behind what appears. We're not certain what exactly
There
they
he
caught
goes.
on camera, but we can definitely tell you that it didn't seem human. It
Damn, he's got good form.
seemed rather
This
quick for
goblin,
its small size.
actually a
The
beast.
creature looks the sideways moving goblin. In a grainy security home video or a hallway video, we're not exactly sure where this video comes. Grainy security
Is this just stop motion of a Ken doll?
home video or a hallway video, we're not exactly sure where this video comes from, but the video is straight to the point. Spider-Man Goblin. This is another one of those incidents where we have no clue why this person was filming, or maybe they saw something before the video we see to get them to start recording. What we see is a quiet residential neighborhood and an apartment complex.
What do you see? I see a fucking checkerboard. What am I looking at? This is the back of a sign.
Recording. What we see is a quiet residential neighborhood and an apartment complex. Everything seems rather quiet and no one's outside, but then we see this shadowy-like figure appear and start moving in between windows and in between the apartments. We're not sure exactly what the figure is looking for or if they're trying to find an open window. This is why you should never leave your window open at night, because you never know who or what could crawl inside.
Now that's a
The
fact.
creature-
I have no
A
idea what that
photo
one was.
In a photo.
Oh, photo in a photo.
One of the most. We have a video that starts out as a friend filming their person who is in turn taking a picture of them. It's not long until we see an image of a small creature-like presence behind them.
Damn,
when the creature
crystal
starts
clear.
moving, it almost looks like it's a dressed monkey, but the creature doesn't move like a monkey and doesn't behave like one.
Now that's a fact. That's Goblin.
The people don't seem to be too frightened because they have no clue what it is. After a minute, it takes off into the wilderness to never be seen again.
Damn.
Do you think any of these goblins were real, or did they all have simple explanations? Also, check out our other cool stuff showing up on screen right now.
How in God's name does this channel also have best duck noodle in Thailand - Thai street food? What in the... What? What is your target audience? How do you have 6 million subscribers? Are you a food channel or are you a Goblin channel? Oh, Daniel Day-Lewis wishes he had this range. Ladies and gentlemen, are goblins real? Are they not? I'm going to leave it to you to decide because I've got to take a break. I got to go goblin-proof my house and maybe go to the bathroom. I'll see you all in a few minutes. What in the actual fuck did I just spend my time doing?